Hello guys, Luna here, and welcome to this video for Way of the Hunter. In this one, I'm showing you exactly where I found and harvested all 14 animals, most of which are needed for the main story campaign, plus I will give you a few tips on how to best find them. Let's jump into it. Now we're going to start with the red fox as it spawns right next to your lodge and use it as a practice hunting animal. When you get a mission for an animal or you discover an animal tracks just out in the wild, a basic entry will be added to your encyclopedia. So I've got this mission here, Sly as a Fox, for hunting foxes, and we now have the encyclopedia entry. Take a look at it and scroll down to the bottom to check out the habitat it can be found in. Then head to your map and it will tell you on there the habitat types for each region. For the fox it says primary grassland or lowland and secondary is highlands. Now the area where the starting lodge is, Bear Den Ranch, is lowland forest, so there should be foxes in the area. But how do you actually find them? Well, there's a couple of ways. One, you can walk through the area with your hunter sense to discover the animal's footprints, and once you do, you can then follow those to animal feeding grounds, water, and sleeping areas. However, since you know where it is on the map already, I think the best thing to do is simply head to the closest water source and scan the area for all the animals that drink here. Since all of the animals need to drink, they will be at this water source. And that will save you time having to hunt down habitats and feeding grounds which can be placed at random. So I've come to the local river on this area and I've scanned a bunch of different animals, and I've found 2 different drinking spots for the fox by following the river. And since I've found one of the habitats for the fox as well, it will now spawn on the map. And you can see that here I have a couple of eating spots and a couple of drinking spots for the fox. And the fox will travel between these different spots throughout the day. However, in order to easily hunt this animal, we'll stick to just the one water spot since it's in an open space and it's easy to get to, and I've chose the one that says common, which means the foxes will spawn here most often. So next we have to check the encyclopedia and see what time of day the foxes will be at the drinking hole. It says 7 AM or 7 PM. And all we have to do now is fast travel to the lodge and sleep to 7 PM or 7 AM. For the specific foxes, they spawn at 7 PM. And place a marker where you're going and head towards it and stop around 200 meters away. I'm going to crouch from here and slowly walk towards the animals. Sometimes they appear on your hunter sense as well, if you're lucky. And some animals you might not be able to get too close to, especially things like deer, elk, and goats, which will flee as soon as you get within 200 meters. But foxes are spooked a little less. You can also use your photo mode camera to help you spot them if you want to make it a bit easier, and remember to also stay upwind of the animals so they don't get your scent. Now I'm in range, I can take my shot, and that's all there is to it. And you can obviously take more time to get your shots lined up and use the right weapons, etc. But you get the idea on how easy it is to hunt. So now I'm going to show you exactly where I found every animal in game. You can follow this method if you want to do it just yourself. I didn't really start doing it until I was halfway through, so not all of these animals are in the perfect spot. I will still show you where I found them. But this method of just following where the water is works for most animals, and try to pick a spot that's as close as possible to a fast travel, so you can then skip to the right time of day if the animal doesn't spawn first time, or if you take your shot and the animals disappear, then you'll want to reset the whole thing. But if you find this video useful, like and subscribe for all the latest guides, and I will see you guys in the next one, and enjoy the rest of the video.
This will be the best party ever.